Have you ever experienced that peculiar sensation? As if you were standing at the threshold of something extraordinary, as if the universe were whispering secrets just beyond your conscious perception. That feeling isn't imagination, it's recognition. Recognition of a truth your soul has always known. In the ancient mystery schools of Egypt, initiates would spend years preparing for a single moment, the opening of what they called the gateway to the stars. Today, this knowledge has been all but lost, deliberately obscured by those who understood its power. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another manifestation technique. It's a gateway, a cosmic gateway that exists between you and everything you've ever desired to manifest. A gateway that can be activated in just 5 seconds, yet will transform your reality for a lifetime. Welcome to Aspiria. I'm Percy Johnson, and today I'm revealing the first key in our manifestation system, the 5-second ritual that opens your cosmic gateway. This is not information you'll find in mainstream spiritual teachings. What I'm about to share has been carefully guarded for millennia, passed down through unbroken lineages of wisdom keepers who understood that reality is not what we've been led to believe. For thousands of years, ancient civilizations understood that reality is not fixed, but fluid, responsive to consciousness in ways modern science is only beginning to comprehend. The Egyptians called this concept Heka, the activation of Ka, or life force. The Hermetic masters encoded it in the principle of mentalism. The all is mind, the universe is mental. The Vedic sages of India described it as Maya, the understanding that what we perceive as solid reality is actually a projection of consciousness. Even Jesus alluded to this power when he said, "If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move." What quantum physics is now validating through double-slit experiments and the observer effect. These ancient masters knew intuitively, consciousness shapes reality at its most fundamental level. But here lies the paradox that keeps 99% of people trapped in a cycle of failed manifestation. The harder we consciously try to manifest something, the more we reinforce its absence in our reality. It's like trying to reach for your reflection in water. The more desperately you grasp, the more you disturb the surface, distorting the very image you're trying to capture. This is why so many people practice visualization, affirmations, and other techniques for years with minimal results. They're approaching manifestation from a state of lack, a state that actually pushes their desires further away. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are, to the vibrational signature you emit through your energetic field. 3 years ago, after studying countless manifestation systems and ancient texts, I found myself caught in this same frustrating cycle. Despite all my knowledge, something crucial was missing. I had manifested certain things, a beautiful home, financial stability, but the deeper transformations I sought remained elusive. It was as if I was pushing against an invisible barrier. Then, during a 10-day silent meditation retreat in the mountains of Peru, something profound happened. On the 7th day, as dawn broke over the Andes, I experienced what can only be described as a dimensional shift in consciousness. In that moment of perfect stillness, I realized we've been complicating something that should be as natural as breathing. What I discovered was stunning in its simplicity. There exists a cosmic gateway, a direct passage between your consciousness and the quantum field of infinite possibilities. This gateway isn't somewhere out there. It exists at the intersection of 3 energy centers within your own multidimensional anatomy. And this gateway can be opened in just 5 seconds. When activated correctly, this gateway creates what quantum physicists call a non-local connection, a point where your individual consciousness interfaces directly with the field of all potential realities. Researchers at the HeartMath Institute have discovered that the electromagnetic field generated by the human heart is 60 times greater in amplitude than that of the brain. This field extends up to 8 feet beyond your physical body, creating what scientists call a toroidal field, a donut-shaped energy pattern that interacts with the quantum field around you. When we consciously align the heart's electromagnetic field with specific brainwave patterns, we create what scientists term psychophysiological coherence, a state that literally alters how our genes express themselves and how we interact with the quantum field surrounding us. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Consciousness Studies found that subjects in this coherent state demonstrated statistically significant increases in non-local intuition, the ability to access information beyond the constraints of time and space. This is the scientific validation of what ancient traditions have always known. We can access gateways beyond our three-dimensional reality. Let's decode this ancient ritual for the modern mind. The 5-second ritual consists of 3 movements of consciousness that, when performed in the correct sequence, open your cosmic gateway. First movement, 2 seconds. Deep inhalation while visualizing golden energy entering through the crown of your head, filling your entire body. As you inhale, silently think the word, I am. Second movement, 1 second. Complete pause in breathing while mentally declaring, I open my cosmic gateway. In this 1 second of perfect stillness, visualize a triangular doorway of light forming at your third eye. Third movement, 2 seconds. Complete exhalation while feeling the walls between you and your manifestation dissolving completely. As you exhale, feel yourself merging with the quantum field of infinite possibilities. This sequence must be performed with complete presence. A distracted mind will produce distracted results. What appears to be a simple breathing exercise is actually a consciousness technology that simultaneously activates 3 energetic centers. The inhalation activates your reception center, pineal gland, what ancient texts called the Eye of Horus. The pause activates your command center, heart, what the Egyptians called the seat of the soul. The exhalation activates your manifestation center, solar plexus, what Eastern traditions called the Manipura chakra. This sequence creates what Hermetic texts referred to as the divine triangle, the sacred geometry of manifestation. When these 3 points align, they create a gateway through which consciousness can directly influence matter. The ancient Emerald Tablet described this process cryptically, as above, so below, as within, so without. This wasn't merely philosophical poetry. It was a technical instruction for reality creation. The 3rd century philosopher Plotinus wrote, "The soul that rises to perfection forgets all external things. Within itself, it sees a new world, then, or rather its own inner world, sees itself illuminated." Carl Jung, the pioneering psychologist, described similar experiences as synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that defy conventional causality. What Jung was observing was the effect of an open cosmic gateway. Even Nikola Tesla, perhaps the greatest scientific mind of the modern era, alluded to this when he said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Now, let's apply this ritual in 3 specific contexts to maximize its effectiveness. Upon awakening, perform the ritual before even leaving your bed, when your mind is still in the theta state, most receptive to programming. The veil between dimensions is thinnest during these first moments of consciousness. Ancient Egyptian texts called this the hour of power, when the Ka, energy body, is still partially in the spirit realm. Before important decisions, in the 5 seconds before making any significant decision, open your gateway to access wisdom beyond rational thought. This creates what the I Ching calls action without effort, decisions that align perfectly with your highest path. You'll recognize this state by the complete absence of doubt that accompanies it. During moments of doubt, When uncertainty arises, use the ritual to reconnect with the certainty of the quantum field. This creates what Zen masters call mushin, the mind of no mind, where limitations dissolve. From this state, solutions appear that were previously invisible to your conscious mind. An important warning: this ritual should not be practiced more than 3 times daily during the first 2 weeks. The cosmic gateway, once fully opened, can release more energy than an unprepared system can integrate. Several of my students who ignored this warning experienced what ancient texts called Kundalini overload, intense energy surges, insomnia, and heightened sensitivity. While not dangerous, these symptoms can be disorienting if you're unprepared. Begin with respect for this power. The gateway responds not to force, but to reverence. What we're really doing here transcends the manifestation of material desires. We're restoring your natural connection to the cosmic flow, a state the ancients called henosis, or divine union. When you open your cosmic gateway, you're not merely attracting things into your life. You're aligning your life with the cosmic purpose for which your soul was designed. This is what the Gnostic texts referred to as remembering, not learning something new, but recalling your divine nature. This alignment creates what quantum physicists call constructive interference. When 2 wave patterns merge to create a stronger, more coherent pattern, your individual consciousness begins to synchronize with universal consciousness. There's another dimension to this practice that few understand. Time is not linear, but simultaneous. When you open your cosmic gateway, you're not creating a future reality. You're selecting it from infinite parallel possibilities that already exist. The quantum physicist Hugh Everett proposed this in his many worlds interpretation, the theory that all possible alternate histories exist simultaneously in parallel universes. When you perform the 5-second ritual, you're not changing reality. You're changing which reality you're tuned to, like changing the channel on a cosmic television. This is why the ritual works instantly for some people. They're not creating anything new. They're simply shifting their consciousness to a reality where their desire already exists. Imagine yourself 30 days from now, having practiced this ritual daily. The gateway that once opened only momentarily now remains in a state of constant partial activation. Synchronicity becomes your natural state. Manifestation occurs with an ease that once seemed impossible. You'll notice reality responding to you in ways that might seem magical to others but will feel perfectly natural to you. This is your birthright, the natural state of a conscious being who remembers their connection to the All. This is just the beginning. The first key of many we will explore together. Each key builds upon the previous one, creating a complete system of manifestation and transformation. Practice this ritual right now as you watch this video. Feel the subtle yet profound shift in your energetic field. Then, share your experience in the comments below. What did you feel? What gateway are you seeking to open in your life? If this knowledge resonated with you, subscribe to the Aspiria channel to receive the next keys in the system. Click the notification bell to ensure you don't miss Key 2, where we'll explore how to transform your shadow self into manifestation power. For those who want to go deeper, I've created a guided meditation that walks you through the 5-second ritual with specific frequencies designed to enhance gateway activation. The link is in the description below. Remember, your cosmic gateway has always been there. You're not creating something new. You're remembering something eternal. Until our next video, keep your gateway open.